Hi guys. So today's video is going to be my October wrap up. I feel like October flew by. Before I get into the wrap up, I just want to say thank you to all of you because recently my bike was stolen and that bike meant a lot to me and I was pretty bummed out about it. It happened at the beginning of the week, and just reading through your guys' comments, a lot of you are just really kind and really nice. It really cheered me up. It made me feel a lot better to know that even though you guys are some of you like across continents and everything like that, you are far away, you are still so kind and supportive, and it just really means a lot. So as a thank you, the giveaway I'm doing right now for Sanderson's works, I was only going to pick one winner and I saw how many people had entered and I was just like, oh, I want to buy everybody books, which I can't do, but I am definitely going to pick more than one winner. I'm going to pick at least 2, maybe 3 to 5. We'll see. If you haven't entered that giveaway and you're interested in winning either Way of Kings, Words of Radiance, or Oathbringer, I'll have the video for that linked down below. Anyway, gushy moment aside, I ended up reading Words of Radiance this month, which is a massive book. The editions I have are the UK editions and they are split apart, but I read the whole thing because Oathbringer is coming out this month and I am so excited for it. Anyway, this book is wonderful. This is the sequel to Sanderson's first Stormlight Archive book, The Way of Kings. It's also massive, but they are so good. If you guys like epic fantasy, it's amazing. The world building is amazing. The characters, you get so attached to them, and I think one of the main characters, Kaladin, in these books is one of, if not my very favorite new character of all time. The only downside to these books is trying to talk about them in wrap-ups and TBRs and stuff because they're epic fantasy and there's so many characters and the plot line, it's not one set plot line, there's a lot of things going on. But if you guys are interested in hearing more about it, I did do a full in-depth non-spoiler book review for the first book, so I'll have that linked. Moving on now to a book that I was super excited for, I've been wanting to read for a very long time, and that would be Dance of Cloaks by David Dalglish, but I didn't love it. I really wanted to love it. There were so many aspects of this book that I was interested in and that are normally things about books I love. There's a really dark kind of underworld vibe. This city called Veldarin has just so much intrigue. There are these people that are political figures called the Trifect, and then there are the thieves that kind of rule the underworld, and they're against each other right now, and I think that premise sounds so cool, and there's a ton of different characters, and normally I love multiple point of view stories, but the problem I had was that I only really cared about one character's story, and I think I counted at one point there's at least 14 or 15 different point of views, and this book isn't terribly long, it's in the 400s, and to have that many different point of views and to only really like one of them makes it a little bit tough. Next up is the third book in a series that you guys know I've been loving, and that would be the Dresden Files. The third book is called Grave Peril by Jim Butcher. I've heard some people say that this one is a big setup for later books in the series because the series is very long and it follows a wizard detective, so it has kind of a mystery vibe in the first 3 books at least that I've read. And I think for me, the first 2 I enjoyed more than this one because one of the characters is just really stupid. They do really stupid stuff, and I don't like in books when people are like, hey, even though this person that knows what they're totally talking about is telling me not to do this, I'm gonna do it anyway because I'm independent. You can be independent and intelligent. They're not 2 separate things. You can be both. But overall, I feel like I'm bashing this book. I'm not bashing the book. I absolutely love the Dresden Files series. I just didn't like this third one as much as the first 2 because one of the characters was just so painfully stupid. Anyway, the next book I read was a young adult book called Dividing Eden. The author's last name is Charbonneau, and I really liked this book. If you guys like young adult books that are really politically driven, I highly recommend this one. There's a lot of intrigue, and it's a very interesting kind of new world that I've not seen done all that much in YA books. And the plot, it follows these 2 twins who are royalty, but they're not in line for the throne. They're not the heirs because they have an older sibling, but something happens in the book where now they are the heirs, but they can't both rule. So they have to be pitted against each other, and it was very interesting. Those were all the books that I finished in October, which isn't a ton, but I did start a couple other books, but I'm not far enough into them to really talk about them much. I started The Fault in Our Stars because I'm sort of kind of reading that with my husband and a group of people from his work. We were gonna read it and then found out there's like a child orgy, and we were like, oh, I don't know if I want to read it now. But anyway, so we picked the polar opposite and decided to read The Fault in Our Stars. Started that, and I've started Nevernight. I'm buddy reading that with Books in 5. If you guys haven't seen her channel, she's awesome. But yeah, that's it for my October wrap up. Again, thank you guys so much for being so nice. It's really made me feel a lot better after having my bike stolen. And if you do want a chance to win at that giveaway, I'll have it linked down below. As always, if you liked the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Click the little bell icon so you get notified when I post new videos, and check out some more of my videos right over here. Thanks so much for watching, and have a good weekend. And those of you doing Nano, good luck with that. I'll see you guys later. Bye.